Hi Leo, I hope everybody's doing well. Everybody's exactly where they want to be. And if you are not exactly where you want to be, hopefully you are learning the lesson so you can get to your blessing. We're going to pick up on the most important energy that we need to. So let's see. And it's houses. Pluto. Pluto is about power, control, and obsession. We got Aries, which is about your desires, your honesty, your willpower, doing things your way, and having the energies to meet these challenges. And let's see, what house is this concerning for Leo? And we have the 8th house, which is about personal power, the mysteries of life, getting and using people's resources and power, okay? The need for control of the energies to meet the challenge of personal power. An obsession with your desires regarding the mysteries of life. A power struggle resulting from the honesty and strength of a major change. Resurrect your willpower as a life or death issue. Get to the heart of what you think you know about getting and using power. Do or die. You must do it your own way. Use other people's resources. Okay? So you can be dealing with the Aries, or you can have this highly aspect in your chart. Check where you have Aries, what house you have Aries in. If you have Aries in the 8th house, or if you have Pluto in Aries, or Pluto in your 8th house, this is definitely for you. But this is for, basically, you need to reclaim who you truly are. You've been giving your power away, okay? So there's a need for you to find some control or regain control over what happens in your life. Some of you might have been letting others dictate through their words, through their thoughts of you, through what they say about you, believing what is said about you, or self-limiting beliefs as well. This is something that so some of you guys are going through an awakening, okay? Resurrect your willpower as it's a life or death issue. Calling the storm in. 30. Something could have happened around 30. The 30th. 30 years. 37. 30. 3 is creativity. 0 is unlimited possibilities. Calling the storm. So a lot of you guys need to just get back to the basics. Revisit the soul. Because everything that you need, courage, strength, power, love, creativity, willpower, strength, it's inside of you. You could have been relying on others. There could be some codependency energy here. Or you could have been dealing with somebody who just brought these things out of you, and you feel like if you're not attached to this energy or this other person or this situation, then you don't have that power, but you do. There's also a power struggle going on within yourself or somebody else. So somebody's unknowingly, or you are allowing other situations and other people to detour you from where you're supposed to be in life. Whether they know they're trying to hold you back or not, they're doing it, and you're allowing them to do it because you're looking through their vision of you instead of your vision of you. And you have to remember, other people's vision of you is just a reflection of themselves, because they don't have the inner eye to see what the true mechanisms of you, or why you do the things you do, and what you're actually able to do without them. So you could be doing a lot of praying, you could be doing a lot of soul searching, you could be calling out for help, you could just really be trying to get to the bottom of who you are, what you can do, who you need, who you don't need. I feel like you possibly were forced into a situation to where that's the only place you could go, was within, to find that power, or you need to, because this is a life or death issue for you. Your willpower has been depleted. Could have been by an Aries. Don't have to be. That's just an energy, and that's somewhere you have a sign in each house. There's 12 houses, there's 12 signs. So check your house where Aries lies, or Pluto, and get more information about that. It says to get to the heart of what you think you know about getting and using power. So get to the heart of what you think you know about getting and using power. This is your body, mind. Your heart is your body, mind. Because a lot of times we make decisions based off our emotions, right? What you think you know is based off of what you feel, okay? And if you feel you have no support, if you feel you're powerless over a situation, if you allowed others to make you feel like you only have this limited capability, or you need to flush all that out of you and go within. Use your inner eye, because that's the only reflection that you should be basing your life off of, because at this point it's not just self-limiting beliefs, it's others, their self-limiting beliefs. They base their life on what they can't do, the things they don't have, instead of actually going within to figure out what they actually can do. And really it's unlimited possibilities. You just have to tap into your creativity. So your solar plexus might be blocked. You might need to align all of your chakras and let the energy flow through. Okay? Your creativity could be blocked. You could be starting a lot of projects and not following through with them. You could be having a lot of great ideas, but no resource to back it up. But you have the power to use other people's resources and do it your own way. And this is how you have to do it. So since they took your power away, or you allowed others to take your power away, supposedly, okay, you need to get to the heart of what you think you know about getting and using power, because you are able to use other people's resources to do things how you need to do it in your own way, and not have anybody else determine or dictate or have control over your vision and how it plays out. But you have the power to use their resources, though, and to do it your way, though. Somebody is finally seeing you, or they always seen you, or this is a group of people, or just an energy that shows up. There's the same energy that shows up in different people in your life. It's like this entity or energy or people or group of people, whatever this energy is that keeps popping up in different people, like possibly your mom, your boyfriend, your boss, your coworker, like damn, they all carry the same specific energy, okay? it always seems when they pop up in your life, major change happens, and it feels like you have no control over those changes when in fact you do. If you've been feeling like you are tired, or you've been feeling sick, or you just been in a lower energy than usual when it comes to work, when it comes to governing yourself, or bossing up, or taking control, or being proactive or productive, it's because you're possibly dealing with the energy of obsession. Like, or somebody else's obsession with the things that they don't know about you, or there's something about you that's mysterious you are trying to tap into that somebody else or this other energy is fully aware of. This is like somebody not wanting you to know that you can actually unlock the door and walk outside if you want to, type of shit. Like, if you learn how to read, it's over for them, because you're going to gain some type of knowledge. The more knowledge that you gain, the stronger you are, and then you're able to control every change that happens in your life, especially these major changes, because there seems to be at the hand of other people, places, or things. See where Pluto is in your chart and get more information about that. You possibly always connect with people, whether it's personal, business, friendship, who try to control the outcome of your situation, how you do things, the process in which it goes. It's like somebody's harnessing your energy. So you'll have challenges to your personal power. So somebody can't, okay, there's a group of people, or there's somebody around you, okay, or you used to deal with, or this energy keeps showing up different ways in your life and different people. So whenever this energy is showing up, where they want to help you, right? But it's so they can control the situation. Or they have the ability to cause a catastrophic event in your life, okay? And you have no say, or you can't do shit about it, okay? It's because you possess a certain type of energy that they feed off of, okay? To meet their own desires, to make major changes in their life. Like, they can't, you're the sun, right? So they're harnessing that energy, because the sun makes things grow, right? Without the sun, you would die. Without the sun, it'd be dark. The sun gonna burn you, but you can't live without the sun. So a lot of people, a lot of energies, everywhere you go, you harness that energy. The sun is your ruling planet. So be mindful of that. When somebody's always trying to put you down, or make you feel weak, or make you feel powerless, whichever way they try to go about it, taking something of yours, putting conditions on things that they help you with, or they allow you to use, or just conditions with dealing with them, period. It's like they're holding something over your head, when in fact what they're holding over your head is actually belongs to you. They're harnessing your energy. I hope this makes sense. For somebody it will. So there's a need for you to go within. Go into hermit mode. Your willpower is dormant. It's time to activate that, resurrect it as a life or death issue. There's a lot of okay, you don't know what's real sometimes, okay? Or you're getting to the bottom of that. You could have, like I said, some of you guys are going through an awakening, you're ascending, and there's different levels to this. There's some desires that you have concerning mysteries of life, okay? You could want to be a spiritual practitioner or do something in regards to that, or just find out more information for yourself personally, and stick to that. Stick to that obsession, because that's where you're gonna find the clarity you need, the honesty you need, and it's gonna result in your strength being restored, your willpower being restored, so you can fully be in control, or knowing that you're in control. You actually are in control, but you actually knowing that you're in control over everything that happens in your life, okay? And how you could harness others' energy for your benefit, for the benefit of all, not just yourself or a certain, agenda at hand here. This has to do with your resources, your beliefs, the cost of living, the cost of upholding your business, what you stand on. So there's a need for you to find balance between the spiritual and the material world. Be more practical. Some of you guys, okay, might be leaning into one more than the other, when there just needs to be a healthy balance. The need for control of resources to maintain personal power. So if you've been having money issues or a problem with establishing your self independently in life, it's because there's a need to control that. Like I said, someone wants to harness, or people, or this energy or entity needs to harness your energy, so they can show up and maintain their beliefs, their cost of living, their foundation, their stability. There's a need for you to be more practical with the mysteries of life and realize that everything is spiritual first. So if you don't get to the heart of what's within you and what you possess and what's being taken from you or what you're giving away, be practical. That shit does matter. So come to terms in your mind that you're not tripping, that you're not like, this doesn't matter. This is just within you. This is all that matters, is what is without you, meaning the outside of you. But the outside of you is a reflection of what's inside of you. So yes, you need to be practical about that. You need to call back all of your energy, everything that belongs to you. Because right now, you're operating out of what others want for you, what others' opinions are of you, what they don't want you to do, what they do want you to do, what could change if you are this way or if you're not this way, all these conditions, right? You have to go within and call it all back to you and send back what does not belong to you as well. Resurrect your beliefs as a life or death issue. It says resurrect your beliefs as a life or death issue. It costs to use power or to get power. You need to use the most direct way and use other people's resources. So, oh no. It seems like people have been harnessing your energy to make shit happen in their life, and when you're not around, it's like they forgot that all that energy that they had, that all these ideas that they had, that all this support and love and shit that they had or they felt, or this motivation, okay, was actually not even theirs. It was yours. It was your energy that they were feeding off of. So when you're gone, it's like everything slows down, or it starts to go backwards, or it starts to fall off, or it starts to shift into the unknown, because they're dependent upon your energy, your creativity. You could, like I said, you could be dealing with the Aries, or because Leos uphold Aries. The sun upholds Aries. The sun upholds everybody, but especially Aries. Leo, your self-confidence, you need to get back in control of that. That's what creates your personal power. So people don't, okay, this energy, I'm not going to say people, places, or things, but this energy is afraid of you taking a chance on the mysteries of life. So they try to detour you. It's satanic. It's bullshit. It's a lie. It's false. You're crazy. Or it doesn't even fucking matter what's going on spiritually or within you. That don't matter, right? It's not the physical world. That's what's being put upon you. And that's what's dimming your confidence. They want to control your self-confidence and limit your capabilities. How can you believe what someone else is saying about what you can and can't do? If you only knew, you would take that chance on the mysteries of life. And then you're going to be impressed, because you'll start seeing the major changes that you're manifesting, that you're creating, that you actually been co-creating unknowingly with other people, their success. If you ever notice, people become more successful when they're around you. It's like literally they turn to gold, and then you're left out in the cold afterwards, okay? Until they realize that they need you back around, because that was your energy that they were standing in, not their own. Resurrect leadership as a life or death issue. Natural leader. They don't want you to know that. So they make up lies. They spread rumors. They put you down. They speak negative into you, about you, behind your back, to your face. They manipulate situations to where you feel like you are always in the wrong about things, or you don't have the skill set or the understanding to follow through, when actually you do. Because then you find out, damn, was I tripping or not? You understand what I'm saying? So once you realize that, you'll get back in touch with your creativity, and you'll be able to use power in other people's resources. Okay, just like they've been doing with you. So you need to do what you want, but you need to use other people's resources. Let me get off this 8th house. This is, okay, so this is also like if you are opening a nonprofit business, or you need investors, or you need, people to believe in you or support you and bringing something into fruition, okay? You have that power. You have that ability to get those resources. Some people do, some people don't. It's just your creativity is dormant right now. It's your self-confidence, and it's still a power struggle between you and this your real energy and this other opposing energy. There's a power struggle. So look, this is you. This is you on the inside, but this is how you're showing up on the outside, in the physical. You're so much bigger than that. This is a bird. You're a lion. Let's do the math, if that makes sense, okay? The need for control of information to explain personal power. This is conditioning. This is conditioning through religion, through beliefs that were morals, values, and ethics, and beliefs that were instilled in you or placed upon you before you could even read or write or wipe your ass. Okay, these are things that are pre-existing conditions made up by who knows what and who knows where for fucking what reasons, that were forced upon you and instilled upon you to limit, to weaken, to take away the knowledge of your own personal power. Like, you're powerful. Everybody is. They just have to tap in. Okay? There could be an obsession with how you communicate, or this could be someone talking or spreading their opinions about you, okay? And what's mysterious about you. Somebody could be saying that you're evil, or that you're a witch, or that you're dark, or that you don't know what you're talking about, or that you're crazy, okay? But regardless of what anybody's saying, you're starting to see that there's a lot of fluctuations going on, and it's coming from, there's a lot of changes and fluctuations that are in the air here. And what somebody is saying is not matching the results of something. So this is gossip. This is the newspaper. This is communication. This is somebody talking about how they want you to be seen or perceived. You understand? Gossip, slander. Resurrect what you want to be known as a life or death issue. So there's a need for you to work on your communication as well, and how you relate things, how you say things, what you say, because you don't have to say everything. Who you share it with, okay? The words you use, the words you don't use. There's something that you need to do. You need to do it quick, though, and you need to do it real. You need to be direct with it. Communicate. We have Mercury. Analyze. Communicate. Analyze. Analyze communications about the mysteries of life. Guard your heart, mind your ears. And like I said, put a guard on your mouth. Because it's like you could be learning things and you could be having revelations as you speak or as you go through your daily life. And then it's like you just want to blurt it out, or you just want to say it, or you want to communicate and you want to share these things. But not everything is meant to be shared. Or you just need to find out more information, or communicate a different way that's more peaceful or non-intrusive, or just not at all. Communicate what you want to be known as a life or death issue. Communicate what you want to be known, seeking oneness with all there is. I don't know philanthropy. I don't know what that word means, so I'm not even going to go. And I can't even say it. I'm going to be honest. So fuck that. Hold on. Let your mind tell you how to use the quickest way and keep your involvement hidden. Oh, this is their 12th house. This is secret enemies. This is enemies you think you have. This is things that you think are against you. These are spiritual forces and things, unknown and unseen things, okay? This is people throwing rocks and hiding their hand. This is you fading. Okay, this is you seeking oneness with all there is, and realizing that when you realize that you're connected to everything and to all, everybody, and every living fucking thing, every situation, when you realize that you're connected to all, then you really don't have an opponent. So there's nothing to worry about. You understand? And the only way that you could realize that you're actually connected to all is when you go through a lot of shit. to where you're able to understand and empathize with every situation. Like, let's say you start a new job, and then you have a boss there or somebody there who's working out of their ego, and they low-key bully you in a work situation, or talk crazy to you, or try to control every step of the way, or just they're not doing shit right, okay? And you know it, you see what it is, you're not offended. You're just like, okay, I realize you're working out of your ego. I realize that you haven't learned this type of lesson in life yet. I realize that, you're not at that stage, okay? I realize that you might still be crawling. I realize that you haven't even recognized your own faults or your ego. You don't even know what that is. I realize that you operate out of denial. Like, you realize these things because you were once there. So until you go through various situations, the worst, then you can be aware that you're connected to all. So you can see everything from everybody's viewpoint. You understand what it's like to be in that position, or that energy, or that frame of mind, or that part of life, or that stage of learning. So you don't judge, or you don't you don't take it personal to where it's like, okay, there must be something wrong with me then, and then you limit yourself in that way. Okay, you limit yourself because you're reacting off of somebody else's unhealed actions, words, projections, when you could just realize, like, okay, this person is in their ego still. So what they're saying about me, I'm not going to take that on. I'm not going to take it personal. I'm not going to be like, man, maybe this is not the job for me. Maybe I should be doing something else. When in fact, you're allowing them to project their unhealed energy and viewpoint, okay, onto you. And self-limiting, you can't blame others. But when you become one with all, you're going to realize, and it's going to allow you to move different in this life. You're going to see people for what they are. You're going to be able to meet people where they are in life. Let it come and let it go. But don't let it get attached or root itself, or limit you, or, self-limits, self-imposing limits. And self-imposing limits includes taking on others' opinions of you. Okay? So, make a ruckus. Call in the storm. Get to the heart of it. Let me see. Because we are not doing no love reading, because this is coming. This energy shows up in bosses of yours, and co-workers of yours, and siblings, and parents, and lovers, children, friends, people in society, laws of the church, laws of religion, laws of your land. This energy is all through all of those things. So it's not necessarily about love. So I'm glad, kind of, in a way. So yeah. This could show up in your love life. And a lot of people, okay, love is everything, right? Finding your equal half, your partner, living life, building life with them, all this shit. Whatever. So pay attention to that as well. It's like the two most important people that could be in your life that form and shape you, besides, your mother, is your lover or your children. Because when you get with your lover, they accept you for who you are. That's why they got with you. But then they start becoming dissatisfied or bored or complacent. So in turn, you try to shift yourself, change yourself, make yourself better, or do something different, or be a different way, so you can satisfy them or feel complete or feel good enough, when in fact you just have to be you, like you were just you when they fucking met you. Okay? Or with your parents, you don't want to disappoint them, or you want to live up to this standard, or you whatever the fuck. So you're constantly shifting, evolving, changing, or rearranging things about yourself, when in fact, all you have to do is just show up as you did when you were fucking born. Or your children. You don't want to let them down. You want to hold a certain standard for them to look up to, or for you want to be cautious about things like that, right? Or you want to continue a tradition of religion or beliefs that was instilled upon you growing up, so you're mindful to try to fake it just for that. For what? You don't even believe this shit, okay, that you grew up with. And now you want your children to believe it and base their life off of it. So you're taking away from yourself and changing things about yourself to try to uphold a standard that you don't even hold yourself to for your children. So like I said, this energy shows up everywhere in your life. But you could control that. You can transmute that. And you can make it work for yourself. But you can't do that until you get to the heart of it, until you cut off others' opinions, the outside world, expectations, opinions, judgments, laws, whatever the fuck, okay, is going on around you. You need to put them earphones on and go within. Because when you go within, that's how you know what's real or not. Like your intuition, you become more in touch with your intuition, instead of saying throughout your life, I know I shouldn't have took a left. You gonna keep saying that your whole life? It's like, I knew it. No, when you go within and you actually start focusing on those things, and you run trial plays, like, okay, I feel like I shouldn't do this. Okay, let me pay attention to that. So then you don't do something because you have a feeling, right? Or you do something and then you get the results. And then you have another feeling, another gut feeling, another download to your intuition. Okay, let me see what happens if I move left or right with this one. What's going to happen? Okay, you do your own test. You test the spirits within you to see what's real. And it's always going to show up in threes. You're going to see it. You're going to feel it. You're going to know it. You're going to know it. You're going to see it. You're going to feel it. And I don't know which order it's going to go in, but you're going to know, inner knowing. You're going to see it. And you're going to feel it. And when you feel, see, and know one thing, no matter what order it goes in or how long it takes those three things to come together, that's your confirmation. That's how you know it's real. And that's how God, or whatever people want to call it, that's how your higher self relates to you and confirms itself to you. You know, they say believe what you see. No. Believe what you hear. No. Believe what you feel. No. All three of those senses needs to come into play. Okay, so when you go within and you get that inner knowing, that could be the first motherfucking sense, that inner knowing. Okay. Bam. But if you never see that shit manifest and you never hear it anywhere, or nobody else ever walks up to you and be like, hey, so-and-so, and it just, coincides with your inner knowing or something that you thought you seen, then it's not real. And that's how you get to the truth of everything in life. Not social media, not your pastor, not your parents, not your daughter, not your boyfriend, not your fucking dog, not the newspaper, not other people's opinions of a scripture they read, or a science book they read, or whatever they feel about that, okay? Mixed in with a fact or whatever. Bullshit. Go within, learn how to recognize, first of all, your intuition and how to follow it, how to test it, and when it results and you seeing it and hearing it, or okay, when the feeling equals those three things or those two other things, that's how you know it's real. I don't think I explained that good, but you'll understand if you're meant to. And why not try it? when you're with your boyfriend or your girlfriend, you try you'll go dye your hair, you'll go lose weight, you'll go get your ass done, you'll get your titties done, you'll go join a religion, you'll go get glasses, you'll go get whatever the fuck. You'll constantly shift these things within you and without you to appease somebody else. So I think you can go within and try to pay attention to your intuition, okay? And test that and see what happens if you follow it or if you don't follow it. If you'll go cut your hair off and get, what is it, silicone in your ass, what the fuck, and take those risks to impress a man or a woman or social media or whatever your ideology or what people want or what they like or what makes them happy or what makes you desirable, if you'll do all of that, you could go within. You can shut the fuck up. You can have some quiet time. You can have some solitude and go within and test out the results of following or not following that intuition. Because that's God in you, really. Or what people call God. Let's just call it God for the sake of humanity. That's the God in you. That's God speaking to you. That's when they say, speak to my heart. The word was within God and God was the word, blah, blah, blah. That's your intuition. You don't have to believe me. Just go try it. Go do a test trial. Go see what happens when you don't follow this feeling or this download. And then go see what happens when you do. Write it out. Journal. Tell me what happens, the effects. Like, do your own research. Immediately. Because who you are, your desires and your actions are based off, and the way you project yourself is not coming from yourself. It's coming from conditions around you and that you were born in. You need to be realistic and be concerned about the way you project yourself or who you're actually projecting. Is it yourself or is it everybody else's projection upon you? Like, whose agenda are you pushing? Whose ideology are you trying to manifest? Like, where are you getting these ideas from? Where are you getting this from? What are you standing on? Others' expectations? Other people's opinions and what they dealt with and why they feel something about something because of what they've been through and what they've seen in life when it doesn't even relate to you personally. Like, you have to wait. There's something that you need to do on your own, and that you need to get out to the world. You possibly need to travel or just really do some exploring. You need to explore something before you could get it out to the world, get more information about something. There's something unusual, or there's going to be something unusual of how you stir up a situation or how you analyze things or how you discover things. It's not going to be the usual way. It's going to be a different way. It's going to be a different way than everybody else. Something unexpected might happen, some unexpected changes. But I feel like they're going to be good. You're going to realize that you actually have this healing power, okay? You have this healing power. You have the power to heal your own, okay? You just got to be patient. You got to be patient to get what you need here. Be patient. Do more research because you need to have this perfectionism, okay? Your Virgo energy. See where Virgo is at in your chart, what house it's in. If you have Uranus and Virgo in the second house, then you definitely have the power and the ability and the need to serve others, but you have to perfect it in some type of way. So in order to perfect it, you need to find out more information, okay, about your belief, your values, so you could get the resources that you need to get what you want. Just gotta be patient. And I'm a Leo. It's hard to be patient, but up until this point, up until self-discovery, all time's been wasted anyways. Yeah, do it for the future. There's associates, there's a possible circle of friends or circle of associates that you need to free yourself from. So you could have this ultimate experience of, okay, if you trust your psychic or your knowledge or your intuition, okay, or your dreams, you'll become a part of something overwhelming and very spiritual. I think if you free yourself from this certain circle of friends or association or just way of conditioned thinking, then you'll get your ideas going and you'll be able to make the right connections. You might have to take a trip, okay? Because I feel who or what is around you is not conducive to your ideas or what you're trying to get going here. You're questioning an idea in your head, and you're not going to be able to really get those answers until you make the right connections. Whoa. Yeah. Go ahead and defend your feelings, how you react to things. Nurture that as well. Gaslighting comes in all type of forms. Like, it's okay. You have the right to feel how you want to feel about things. It's not okay to act however you want off of those feelings, though. Understand that. Some of you might be more sensitive to other things, okay? You might take things more personal or whatever, or you might be tripping like, maybe I shouldn't feel this way. I only feel this way because I'm codependent, or because I shouldn't be hurt because this person does this for me, they do that for me, so why are my feelings hurt? Why do I feel this? No, you need to nurture those feelings, okay? A lot of you guys are having dreams too, or you're just getting a lot of downloads, revelations. Pay attention to that. You're gonna have to confront a situation, or you need to force yourself to confront or you need to take some action when it comes to your spiritual values, when it comes to the South Node. Okay, so this is you not acknowledging how you feel. If you feel anxious about something, if you feel like you need to reconsider something or you need to remember something before you move forward, okay, if you feel like there's going to be trouble about a situation, you need to acknowledge those feelings and see. Acknowledge those feelings and don't push them off, or just let other people act like you're tripping, like you shouldn't feel this way or whatever. Play with you, okay? Gaslight you. Because this has to do with your security, what makes you feel secure. This could be your home base, your family. This could be something that you're used to or they're used to doing to you. This could be support. It says that, remember, reconsider, like you did in the past. Now is not the time, right, to serve others. What? You're okay. So a lot of you guys are going against what you value, what you really value, or what you really feel on the inside. You're going against your own grain here. just to appease others, okay? People pleasing, codependency issues, okay? Those are toxic attachments, and they're instilled in us. So we all have that planet in us, and something was rooted inside of you. A lot of you guys didn't appreciate your own growth because your growth wasn't appreciated by others. Your own accomplishments because they weren't appreciated by others. You being loyal because it wasn't appreciated by others. You being intuitive because it was denied, or it wasn't appreciated, or wasn't seen by others. Okay. There's something empowering about your beliefs, your words, your values, and you know it because you feel it, and what you feel is real. But when you try to get it out to the world, it gets shut down, or it gets, a lot of negative, condescending energy on it. So be careful of that. Don't let that form downcast pride in you. You know what you know. And when you test it out, and you test it out, and you test it out, and it keeps coming back as a fact, regardless of what anybody else feels or thinks or says around you, then you need to go off of that, okay, to get what you need. Don't go against your values or your beliefs or what you know to be true within yourself. Trust your psychic knowledge. Don't be indecisive. There's an experience waiting for you, or this is the experience. Your ideology has been tainted. And this has an effect on how you project yourself to the world, what you want them to see about you versus what's really within you, which causes a lot of anxiety and trouble and problems, rooting yourself, establishing yourself, and being dependent and okay just by yourself, whether it's emotionally, physically, or spiritually. Like, that codependency issue, energy keeps popping up. And I feel like it was instilled in you, and then it was fed. That toxic attachment was fed by everybody in your life, even yourself. And a lot of you guys are getting to the bottom of that, or you're realizing that, or this is going to be your confirmation. For some of you, this just will be confirmation. Like, okay, I knew I wasn't crazy. Wow. I was just thinking that. I was just feeling that. So if anything in this reading is something that you never heard about before, that you don't have a feeling about, that is not actually going on in your life, then don't take it on. It's not for you. Because this is not to tell your future or to put anything upon you that doesn't belong to you. This is only for confirmation. Not validation, confirmation. Be careful of seeking validation as well. Something could have happened in your 30s or at the age of 30. You could have started going through this awakening, and you started calling in the storm in other people's lives. So when you become aware of what is being done to you, then it becomes an issue, and it becomes dangerous for others. Because somebody can be poisoning your whole life, but when you become aware of it, it's not going to work anymore. When you become aware of what is going against you, it can't even be against you anymore. You can either make it work for you, or you can get it the fuck up off of you. Either way. So there's been a lot of stagnation and indecision in your life. That's why you're having these issues, rooting yourself and staying grounded and being secure in all aspects. Your physical, your material, your house, your home, your emotions, your creation, your day-to-day goals, your day-to-day reality, your dedication, your willpower, what's good for you, what's good for others, your wisdom, your ideals, ideology, your power, your success, your beliefs, your resources, your energy, your action, fuck, okay? All of that. I'm going to do a love reading for you guys next. What the fuck?